Let's dive into this, y'all. North African Arabs give IShowSpeed his wake-up call. Shout out O'Shea Duke Jackson by Ken Gandar. Let's dive in, y'all.
Speed was not hit by bottles of water because it's racially motivated or because he's black. That happened because he accidentally tried to film Ultras members, and you cannot do that.
IShowSpeed's Africa tour has been largely positive, especially with change.
Bruh, you know one thing, as an African myself, I knew once he get to those people, they were gonna be rude to him, they're gonna be racist. Like I kinda knew when he went to like Algeria. Mind you, these guys don't even claim to be African. Like, it's like, man, been having a go tour, came to South Africa, Botswana, Namibia, and all these countries. And I knew the moment he lands Algeria, I knew like the North African countries. Woo! Let's dive in, man. It was going crazy
from people in America, not just black Americans, but all Americans. People just didn't know, or so they say, about the beauty of the continent of Africa and how friendly people were. But of course, all would be bad after leaving South Africa and Eastern Africa, despite having like the best stream he had in Kenya, I believe, with the most numbers. He would then go to the North Africa tour. And today we're going to be concentrating on an incident that happened in Algeria. Now, again, Algeria, the North, Libya, Egypt. I think Egypt was okay.
And for that guy to say, oh, Speed, whatever they did to Speed wasn't motivated by race or racism and stuff, then explain why when he was like, I don't know if he was in his car going down the road and someone was like, nigga, explain that, bro. Like, bro, I guarantee you, bro, if Speed was a white man, he would have not had that. They would have treated him good, you know. Let's keep it real. Talk about
People
that's not even about race.
At the North Africans, number one, as not really being Africans, and then them themselves not claiming to be a part of Africa. Most of them, they're more closer to being Arab, or they are Arab. But it just seems that IShowSpeed was having some problems there that he wasn't having anywhere else.
What's funny? Who laughing? Who the laughing? Who laughing? Who laughing? That's what the.
That's fake news. He wearing a South African t-shirt. This was not Algeria, by the way. I mean, like, let's be real. He wasn't even wearing this t-shirt when he was in Algeria.
Then in Morocco, this happened.
They make him monkey voices when he passes, but we didn't do that. In Botswana, South Africa, he hasn't been to Namibia, by the way, and the Kenyans, all those people, they were just being nice to him. But guess what? These are the people that are rude to him. This is crazy, bro. To be honest, I really wanted Speed to enjoy his tour in Africa, but it seems though some people just don't want to change. At least they could have behaved for that moment in time, but I guess they didn't. Cause who knows? I don't know.
These are people throwing bananas, making monkey sounds in Morocco that he didn't experience in any other parts of sub-Saharan Africa. This didn't happen in Kenya. It did not happen in South Africa. And when he goes to West Africa, Nigeria, Ghana, that's gonna be crazy, right? So then there was.
Hey man, I was watching the Nigerian one yesterday. Them were begging. Speed, give me money. Speed, give me money. Come on, Nigeria. Y'all could have not done that, man. Like, come on. I know, like, the economy is not good. There's a lot of poverty there, but that I heard that Nigeria is the richest in Africa. I heard that, but from the Speed tour, I didn't see that. It was a different story. A lot of people were begging for money in the streets, and it's so unfortunate that he was in the city of Lagos. That's supposed to be the best looking place in Nigeria. Just imagine if he went to the rural areas, how would it have been? That was insane though. But hey, it is what it is. I kind of understand where they coming from. You feel me? Someone's like, Speed, give me 10,000. Give me 10,000, buddy. Give me 10,000. It's like, what? You want 10,000? Yeah. Use dollars. I'm like, oh damn, Speed. You gonna lose more money out there, man. But hey, man, shout out Nigeria stream, but he was dope too, man. I had to say that. Yeah.
Situation where he was leaving the game, I believe, in AFCON, Algeria, and people were throwing water bottles at him. And there were allegedly some racial slurs being directed at IShowSpeed. And this is the part that I want to talk about, because people believe there are other reasons besides just racism as to why this happened.
Speed was not hit by bottles of water because it's racially motivated or because he's black. That happened because he accidentally tried to film Ultras members, and you cannot do that. It's strictly forbidden within football culture and rules. If you visit any country across the planet.
So let me talk about Ultras members. These are like a real diehard group of fans that chant a lot, especially like in the North African region. And these people prefer not to have their face on camera. No matter who you are. I've looked this up, and this seems to be quite true. And if you do
damn, that's true, bro. I didn't know, bro. Like, dead ass. Let me see this.
People will throw bottles at you. It can be very dangerous if you indeed try to film these quote unquote Ultras members. And so that's what they're saying that IShowSpeed accidentally did.
And you try to go to a stadium anywhere on the planet and you try to film the Ultras members, the same thing would happen to you. I myself, 2 years ago, I was in a stadium and I didn't know that you're not supposed to film the Ultras. And they searched my phone, they deleted every single video, and they said, hey, please do not film us. We want to hide our identities. So please, for the love.
But they didn't throw bottles at you. They just took your phone and deleted it down. But they didn't. Last time I checked, they didn't try to throw bottles at you. They just deleted the videos. Why did they have to throw the bottles at him? But I believe there was some race was motivated in this, bro. There's a bit of racism in it, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, so he's actually killing his own argument. In the case of him, he films the Ultras guys. They take the phone and they say, please, do not do that. All right?
You see? Because he's a white man, they say, please. Mind you, you saw how they acted with Speed? They didn't even give a shit about to come to him and say, yo, please, no. They just, okay, we better throw these bottles at him. Let's be real, y'all. Y'all can see it. Y'all can see this, man.
So they're nice about it. So
they were nice to Speed.
My question is, why wasn't this courtesy given to IShowSpeed? Why is he then being, water bottles being thrown at him? And we can say that the reason why he was given grace is because he's Algerian. He definitely looks like he's Arab. And so when it's your own Arab brethren, you can, extend this courtesy. When it's IShowSpeed, the biggest streamer in the world from the black community is coming there. Now all of a sudden you're throwing water bottles and hurling insults. Maybe he didn't know, but he has to leave the game or to leave the soccer field because of this. And so he's trying to justify it using anecdotal evidence, but he's really hurt his further argument, which he will continue to do.
For the love of God, the stream was great. It was nearly perfect. Everything was good. The vibes were cool. The dances were beautiful. The country is beautiful.
It wasn't great. Explain to me why that guy called Speed the N-word. Why?
Speed loved everything about the country. The people loved him and embraced him. It was cool. It was respectful. These white Algerians, they
people throwing bottles at you is if that is you being embraced, then I don't understand. Like, come on, let's be real, bro.
want to be white. Want to be white. We were colonized by white people for 132 years. What are you talking about? This country was one of the first countries to endorse the Black Panthers. Learn some history before you open your mouth. And thank you to Speed for being the man he always was, because I love the stream. Honestly, he was beautiful.
So just because you endorse the Black Panthers doesn't mean that you
Plus, what does the Black Panthers have to do with this, bro? Like, I'm so confused, y'all. Like, come on, let me hear what O'Shea has to say about this, man.
Black people, all right? And
Yeah.
I don't know, people who really want to hide racism will go ahead and say stuff like that. And I mean, obviously, if you have like a Hispanic friend or a white friend and you have larger criticisms of their community, you could always kind of come back and say, I have this friend. And sometimes you don't mean to be racist, right? But that's kind of what you typically hear from white people that have a problem with blacks. Oh, I support black people. I have one black friend. And what he's saying is, well, we endorse the Black Panther Party. Well, the Black Panther Party is also at that time considered anti-America, and at that time the politics of Algeria could have been considered anti-America. So the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Like, you're not cleaning this up, bro. You're not making this sound better than what it is. You're making it worse. And a lot of times when people want to look for blatant racism or trying to cover it up, instead of saying that, listen, this,
all they do is be out here giving out excuses, y'all. That's crazy. But yeah, y'all boys sick, bro. If y'all wondering why my voice like this, I'm sick, bro. Make sure y'all subscribe, man. Just type in, man.
was a mistake based on our people because of what happened to IShowSpeed. And I'm going to be honest with you. This is one of the reasons why a lot of people dislike certain immigrants in America. Especially, I'm going to say this, those people coming from the Islamic community, Somalians, what we have here in Algeria. When people hear stuff like this, there's no way you can justify it, especially given that you gave an example which it didn't happen to you. And so instead of coming out and saying this was something that, you know, it happened, we apologize, you try to justify it, but, you know, and try to dance around it and try to prove how racist Algeria is not.
That's the thing,
and
bro.
when people see that, they know that you're full of shit and they don't like you. And so what happens is when you start talking like this, people just put like a little check mark on your group, and then people just start to monitor you. They start to monitor you. Then what happens is they start throwing all people underneath the bus. Now, it could have been that the Ultras group was doing this and they've done it before, and it had no racism implied in it, right? However, because of Algeria's history and North Africa's history towards blacks, people automatically are going to assume racism was behind it based on...
Bruh, I'm going to sugarcoat this, bro. Racism was behind it. Let me know what y'all think about it. These people were being racist to Speed, bro. Like, they were just being so racist to him. Let's be real.
Your historical behaviors towards blacks. And again, you're not dancing around it, buddy. You're making it worse.
Algeria has been the worst place IShowSpeed has gone on his Africa tour. And I, for one, when I get to Africa, will not be visiting.
This is important. A black guy from America. I don't know if he's black American or not, but he's a black man in America. He's seeing what's happening in Algeria. And you know what he's saying? I'm never going to come. Because why? Nobody cares about the Ultras.
And let's keep it real, bro. This really has that tourism sector, because more people are going to be like, oh my God, if I go there, people are going to be racist to me. Like, you guys could have just been nice to him. It would have improved y'all tourism. But hey, we finna be racist to him. That's what y'all did. That's so sad, bro. I just don't understand why people have to do this, bro. The guy is just a young black man trying to enjoy his toy in Africa, and this is how y'all treat him. Y'all, the fact that he put y'all country in it, y'all should be grateful. But hey, guess y'all don't think
all
like that.
All they see is IShowSpeed, a black person leaving the stadium. Nobody cares about the context because of the history between Muslims and blacks or Arabs and blacks in North Africa. So now this person says, yep, you guys had an opportunity to win me over. You didn't. When I come to Africa, I'm never coming to Algeria.
Some of the people there were nice, but a lot were not. Like an entire football stadium full of people hurling words and vegetables at Speed. Like he's not literally helping out tourism here. And I already knew this was going to happen, which is why I didn't talk about any of it after day one. I purposely waited for day two because I knew it's coming. If I'm being entirely real with you, I'm going to be checking in on Speed in Northern Africa, but I'm not really excited because I already know how they view us.
Boom. And so this is the Algerian guy's issue here. Oh, we want to be white, but how do you say that? We supported the Black Panther Party. When you hear this guy talking about this, he doesn't care about that statement, even if it's true. Want to know why? Because you supporting something and then the history about how you treat blacks is different. So he already knows. So when we see something like that happen, oh, that's expected. Yeah, we knew that they would act like that. Because why? We didn't see it in Kenya. We didn't see it in South Africa. Okay.
Right.
We didn't see it in Rwanda. We didn't see it in Botswana. We didn't see it in Zambia.
Shout out Botswana, man. Shout out Botswana. Shout out Botswana. O'Shea is Botswana, not Botswana. Yeah, but come to Botswana, man. If you are interested in visiting African countries, Botswana can be one of them. You're gonna be treated good, man. You saw how we treated Speed, man. He got the best experience he ever could. But hey, man, shout out Speed, man.
But we saw it in Algeria, okay? So, and then people got soccer matches all across. AFCON is going across the world right now. It's everywhere. But this is the issue here, okay? This is how people actually feel.
I know how they view themselves. When I go to Africa, I will be skipping over quite a few areas in Northern Africa. Algeria, you're the worst. How's it feel to know that the one time that you get a major influencer in your area, you completely sell the bag because you can't get out of your own way?
Yes.
I couldn't say it better myself. And again, this is something that a lot of people from the Muslim community in Africa, especially if you're in Africa or if you're in the West. We talked about it with the Somali community, this here, Algeria. When it is time for you to not blow the bag, you just can't blow it, bro. I'm sorry. We talked about the behavior for some of the Somali migrants with the ICE, the Nick Shirley guy going to Minneapolis, Minnesota. The guy is there literally to film again, but he wants you to make a mistake. It is trolling, to be honest. Yeah, he came back. He's coming back to the Somali community, asking questions. But the last thing that you can't do is chase him out and hurl insults at him so he can record it or steal his stuff, right? Then you do that and they're going to come back and say, all of the Somali migrants are evil. All of the Somali Muslims are like this, which is not true, but that's what they're going to do. Now, in this case, is IShowSpeed, a person that's favorable. He's open to Algeria. You have an opportunity on the world stage. The guy makes a mistake. Somebody should say, hey, yo, that's IShowSpeed, guys. Look, today, we're going to tell him, can you not, film us? He probably. And
one thing I don't understand is when Speed does this talk, most of these things are planned. Yeah, like they plan. Okay, we're gonna start from this place. We're gonna move from this segment, and we're gonna end it at the stadium. This was something that was pre-planned. These people should have known. Or the guy that was guiding Speed through the tour. Why didn't he explain this to him in the first place? Huh? Why did he tell him like, yo, they wouldn't allow you to stream out there? I feel like people don't like it, but hey, why? They just let him do it. Hey man, shout out Algeria. There are good people in Algeria, man. Ain't gonna lie, you feel me? But most of these people, man, they were just being rude to him, bro. And they were just being racist. I know most of y'all are not racist, but this is what's happening, man. Apparently, this is something, the outcome that's going to affect y'all country's tourism. Yeah, man.
Accepted that and respected that. He dropped the ball.
Every other part of the tour has been better. How ironic is it that the closer people get to looking like this, the worse they view this? Speed, you were very professional. Never go back to Algeria. Oh, and grown man, by the way. Don't believe me? Watch this. Yeah, I'm good on Algeria.
I wanted to speak about Speed and him going to Algeria, yeah? The whole stream was perfect. The last 8 minutes, yeah? Only the last 8 minutes, the ultras at the football game started throwing like water bottles and just a bunch of random stuff at him, yeah? Made him feel unwelcomed. Algeria is a beautiful country.
Okay, so look at this. This is, I'm telling you guys, man, it's the second guy. And again, this is one of those things that you see that I'm seeing from certain guys in the Muslim community. Oh, it's unfortunate. They start throwing ultras. Okay, they start throwing something at him. He's not asking for any level of accountability from them towards Speed. If it was Speed, if it was an Arab influencer coming to Kenya and Kenyans throw something to him, they would automatically want accountability from them. But they're not getting. And this is why people tend not to like you. I'm gonna be honest.
Right.
When people hear stuff like this, they don't like you. I don't know why guys try to dress this shit up as if people don't know what you're doing. This is one of the reasons why people start hating certain groups. And it's not because of your faith. It's not because of your ethnicity. It's called audacity, the unmitigated gall to be unaccountable. People hate this, all right? Because you have an opportunity to make it right, to say, hey man, we made a mistake. Nope. Oh, the stream was unfortunate. Watch how you start kissing ass.
Amazing people. I love Algerians, you know what I'm saying? Algerians and Palestinians are like this. You know what I'm saying? We're brothers.
What the f does that got to do?
I just don't understand too. O'Shea, like I was about like, what does that have to do with it though? Let's be real. Like, let's let O'Shea do his thing, man. Cause like, damn, I'm sick, y'all.
What you guys did to
Oh,
IShowSpeed.
flew.
So you guys are brothers. You're amazing people. But it was an amazing situation and thing they did to IShowSpeed. So it
Yes.
was an amazing stream until the last 8 minutes. Oh, but we're like brothers. Yeah, that's why I'm telling you, when people see you guys and you guys talk like this is why people don't want to deal with you. I mean, this is not everybody, but when you talk like this, nobody wants to deal with you. No one. If it was the other way around, Arabs, Muslims across the world would demand justice. But when it's your time to make it right, can't do it.
And people know Algeria is an amazing country.
He stuttering, trying to find a lie. Yeah, I'll go ahead.
But because of them last 8 minutes, people have just looked at Algeria like, whoa, what an unwelcoming country. Like, I don't
Yeah, it's an unwelcoming country, especially to the blacks. Let's keep it real. It is what it is,
anymore.
man.
People must
You already said it was an unwelcoming experience for the guy.
be so aggressive and weird. That's not the case. That's just the ultras. You know what I'm saying? They're just a bit weird. You know what I'm saying? Algeria is an amazing place, man. Don't think that speed stream is just changing.
Bro, I'm pretty sure Algeria has amazing people. That's
Yeah,
just the
facts.
ultras. Nobody gives a about that, bro. Nobody wants to hear that shit. Not anybody. All they see is a black person from America getting mistreated by Algerians, and that's all that matters. Oh, give them a chance. For what? Oh, so you mean I'm gonna come back and spend my money at a place that I see a popular influencer being mistreated? What does that tell you? If that can happen to IShowSpeed, what about me? That's exactly what it shows to every black person, every African person. Well, shit, if that can happen to IShowSpeed, I ain't got a chance, right? Absolutely, that's what it shows. Nobody is stupid, bro. Stop trying to dress this up because you like Algerians and y'all are brothers and y'all. Listen, wrong is wrong.
Your point of view on Algeria, please, yeah? I got Algerian brethren, Algerian friends.
Nobody care.
Bro, what does that have to do with people, how they treated Speed, bro? Like, I'm just trying to understand him, you know? I just put myself in a position where, like, I'm trying to, like, really grasp what he's saying. But I just can't, bro.
The best people I've met in my life.
I don't care.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, just wanted to pick up Algeria, man. And yeah, don't let these speed streams ruin everything, alright? It's us. Make sure to drop a follow.
What do you mean, don't let the speed streams ruin everything? This is like the opportunity that y'all had to just show that you guys are more than that. You know, there's more love in your country. Yes, to let people that are loving in Algeria, shout out to y'all, man. But to those other people that are like just rude to him and to talk about how the whole stream was great up until the stadium, bro. Like, it wasn't great up until the stadium. When he was on the road, I don't know if he was going to the stadium or what. Some people were just screaming the N-word to him. Like, I just don't understand what you mean by that.
And yeah, peace.
It did ruin everything, man. Like, again, this unaccountable bullshit that y'all be running with, bro, y'all are down bad.
Fast.
I'm here to tell you that when you do shit like this, nobody likes you. And y'all just keep doing it. That's any group, not just Arabs, anybody. White conservatives, white liberals, blacks, anybody who try to dress something up and not, you know, and try to shift blame to something else and try to excuse BS, people start to dislike your community a lot. They
Facts.
dislike you a lot. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Dude.
Hey, man, shout out O'Shea Duzixon, man. That's what happened, unfortunately, to IShowSpeed in Algeria. I hope he's doing well. He's feeling good, man. I bet he's never going to go to Algeria. Let's be real. But hey, shout out to the good people out there in Algeria. But unfortunately, this is the outcome that y'all got, man. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you like the video to support the channel, man. Let's make sure we reach 1,000 subs. Peace!